Markus Kitsinger with the iRODS Consortium, and his talk is entitled New Auditing Features.
So I had a slide in the technology update where I talked about some of the changes to the auditing plugin. I've had people ask me about that, so I wanted to show what the new configuration looks like compared to the old configuration. So this is what it currently looks like. We've got 3 options in our plugin specific configuration: AMQ location, AMQP topic, and PEP regex to match. If you've worked with our plugin before, you've seen this before. It's pretty simple. Not a whole lot here. Here's what an example of the new configuration looks like. We have a lot more options here. You see we have a lot of stuff here that's prefixed with AMQP underscore. Most of those line up one-to-one with options in Cupid Proton. We've also got our fail-safe mode. PEP regex to match has not changed since the current version. Just a lot of stuff here. There's even more if you want to see in the plugins README, which I have a link down there if you want to download the slides later. But here's the big ones. Fail-safe mode is the fail-safe mode that I talked about during the technology update. It's whether or not you want operations to continue in the event of an auditing failure. Again, PEP regex to match hasn't changed. We've got AMQP endpoints is where we have kind of split out where we're telling the plugin to connect for the AMQP connection. Got AMQP user and password, so you can actually authenticate now without having to shove everything into one string and hope it works and can parse it correctly. And we've got the path, which is pretty much the same thing as topic. And all these others, which I haven't detailed here in the table, because again, it's pretty much one-to-one with Cupid Proton stuff. And unless you have a specific need, you probably don't want to touch those, but they're there because I know some people do need to touch those. That's really about it.